you mentioned game day visits. Do you guys do camps too? Are you big on camps as well, or
We understand that there's going to be kids that, like you said, think they're bigger and whatever. So we hold one camp every year. I've done two of them, but we're going to invite our guys so they can come out. And I tell them if it's a guy we've already offered a scholarship to, I tell them this is the time for you to evaluate the staff and see how we coach to see if it's what you want to be a part of. If you're going to like
yeah,
our coaching style. If it's someone who doesn't have an offer, it's an opportunity to work one-on-one with our coaches and earn an offer.
yeah,
Because if we're inviting you, it means we've done some of the other background and you're right on the fringe. And then obviously we post it and we get some walk-ups. We usually don't. The ones that come are ones that we already have some sort of relationship with, the ones that come to our camps.
yeah? And just so all the parents are listening, this is Coach O. I love the way Coach O does it. A lot of people do mass blast invites and stuff like that. And so what Coach O does here is really important. I want to reiterate on this big time, which is, the guys that are going to these camps and getting offers are getting offers because they communicated with the coach beforehand. They probably watched this highlight video beforehand. There was already interest beforehand, and then they needed to go and validate something, height check, speed check, character check, coachability, whatever it is, right? Before they
Yes, sir.
offered. And those are the camps you want to be going to, guys. All right. Like, going to camps where you have communication, where they've watched your game film already. Or, I mean, if you want to go to a camp and get an offer, if you want to go and have fun, you go to but if you want to go to get an offer, those are the type of camps. So I appreciate you sharing that and being upfront on that, because a lot of, they do the mass blast and then it's just a bunch of guys and then they're let down. And I'm like, yeah, because the coaches didn't know who you were. They didn't watch your game film. They're not going to offer you in shorts and a t-shirt if they don't even know who you are and haven't watched your game film before. So
That is correct. That is correct. And then even then, a lot of times you see these massive camps and you'll see a guy come up and say, yeah, you guys all have an offer. Well, what does that mean? He doesn't even know anything about you. So a lot of those offers they're not worth the paper they're written on. And if you're getting an offer from somebody that actually knows who you are, knows that you have a brother, a sister, how mom is, how dad is, who your guardian is, whatever the case may be, those are the ones those are real offers.
100%. Yeah. I love it, man. All right. And then for, all the parents here that are listening to this and they're like, man, I like Coach O. I'm interested in Lawrence Tech. My son wants to be a business or an engineering or architect. What would you like to share with them kind of about the program and where you're taking it now that you're the new head coach?
I appreciate you giving me that opportunity. We're a newer program, so this is only the 7th season of football at Lawrence Tech. And as I usually say, it's unfortunate that, I'm going to actually be the 4th head coach at Lawrence Tech already. And the reason is when you have a new staff come in, I said there's always two reasons. It's one, the previous staff did really, really well and got a better job, or they didn't do so well and they got let go. And it's unfortunate that the second is what happened, where we've had some coaches let go. So we're building it the right way. And I'm going to say it right now, we're building it with high school athletes that we're recruiting and bringing in, and we're going to help grow them, and we're going to sprinkle in some transfers. And we're going to build this thing through culture and family, and all us striving to do the same thing, which is we want to play high-level college football, scholarship-level football, and get a great degree and play and live in a family atmosphere. And that's what we're doing here at Lawrence Tech. And we're going to continue to do it with the grind of going out on the road and recruiting and getting to know people. We do work with social media. We do love getting DMs, but we also like the phone calls and we like the face-to-face as well. But you got to get it done in the classroom and then on the field, and most definitely love football off the field. So we're going to build this program, but we're going to build it right. And when you build something right, sometimes it takes a little bit of time and you're going to take your lumps. And our team motto is trust the process. And we've kind of mentioned that a little bit, the process. And our players got to understand currently our process is building it the right way. And while you do that, we're going to find out your character is when you lose. And that's unfortunately, most of the time, your true character will come out when times are tough. And right now, I just love the demeanor and what we're doing with our team, because we had a pretty bad beat on Saturday, but on Sunday, they were back in the weight room and we were flying around like you would have never known anything happened the day before. And that's why I know we're building culture. And culture comes within, it's not through words. And so I think we're doing things the right way. And we've had 2 great recruiting classes that I've been a part of and our staff has been a part of. And we have only in 2 recruiting classes lost 4 players that have transferred, and none of them transferred for football. They just realized that college wasn't for them. So that's kind of what we're doing here at Lawrence Tech.
Yeah, I love that, man. That's awesome. I love the approach, and I'm sure a lot of parents and families that are listening will as well. So, Coach O, really appreciate you taking time out of your day to be here and kind of share your process and what you're looking for. I know a lot of parents, families will get a lot of value from that, and they got to hear this from coaches, right? Because there's a lot of trash out there, man. A lot of people
It
saying
is.
weird stuff and doing weird things, and so to me, it was about bringing parents and families to the source, which is the coaches. So I appreciate you hopping on and helping out and sharing that. And I thought this was awesome. Hopefully, we'll have you again next year.